When all these four Vayus, Udan Vayu, Pran Vayu, Saman Vayu and Apan Vayu regulate properly, then becomes a complete air circulation that is called Vayan Vayu. That is the fifth form of the Vayu. Okay. Among these Vayus, Saman Vayu is located around your abdomen area and just close to your navel. So, the fourth parameter is to practice stroking. Some people call it Bhastrika, some people call it Kapalbhati. But you don't stuck in name, just focus in the process. So how that stroking should look like this. So I'm just pushing my navel in and throwing that air out. See. So this is the stroking. So why I should do this stroking? If I am doing this stroking, what I am doing, I am checking that the air around my abdominal muscle, that is called Saman Vayu, is it properly assimilated? Is it properly adjusted within my abdomen muscles? And I am checking that if there is any unwanted air, it should flush out either in the form of Udan Vayu in the form of burp or in the form of Apan Vayu in the form of gas. So when you will be practicing Bhastrika, like a stroking like this, it will help not only to maintain and to regulate Saman Vayu but also to regulate Udan Vayu and Apan Vayu. So this way you will come to know that there is no unwanted air stuck in my body and my body is ready for practicing any pranayam. Why? Because in pranayam you will be inhaling new form of air in and exhaling it out. So before that you have to check that everything inside my body is perfectly ready to take that pressure in and release that pressure out. Okay. So what you will do, once you have checked the active nasal, then again you will go to the deep breathing. And just after the breathe out, what is that moment when you will start stroking? The moment you breathe out thoroughly, like the moment you squeeze your belly fully and you have no air inside, that is the moment you have to start stroking. And how long you will sustain this stroking, that I'll tell you later on. Let me show you once again the moment you have to start this stroking. Inhale, exhale, squeeze your belly, 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 and the moment the air is thoroughly out, start stroking. And this is the moment you have to start stroking. Now when you will stop stroking, the moment you feel, the moment you breathe out the carbon dioxide, your abdominal muscles gets contracted. Okay, so your abdomen area gets tightened. So when you start stroking, you will feel that your abdomen area is tight, but you have to keep stroking. You have to keep stroking, and by the time that abdomen area gets relaxed and you are stroking effortlessly. Like if your abdomen is tight, keep stroking, keep stroking, keep stroking, keep stroking, and slowly your abdomen will become relaxed, abdominal area will get relaxed, and you keep stroking. And when abdomen area will be relaxed, then you have to check your heart, is there any pressure around your chest area? Then you have to check your neck, is there any pressure around your neck area? Then you have to check your back, if there is any pressure around your back. Once you're sure that you can do stroking without any pressure or any stiffness or any compression around your chest area, neck area, back area or abdomen area, and you can do stroking while your body is relaxed, it means that now your body is ready to do any kind of pranayam that you want to do. So these are the four parameters that will decide if you should practice pranayams or not. The first one, check your breathing pattern. Second, learn deep breathing. Third, try to establish balance and coordination between Chandranadi and Suryanadi. And fourth, do stroking so that you can check there is no unwanted air stuck inside your body and your body is fully ready for inhaling and exhaling air in different ways. That is called breathing discipline, that is called pranayams. Okay, so after this you have to choose pranayams. And how will you choose your pranayams? I already told you that you should check your nasal. If you are making this a schedule that every day in the morning or evening or afternoon you will practice pranayams, so on regular basis when you will check your nasal, you will automatically come to know that most of the time either it is right nasal that is dominant or it is left nasal that is dominant. If right is most of the time active, then you first choose soft pranayams like Shitali, Sheetkari, Vishnu Pranayam, Chandranadi Pranayam. If you feel that your left nasal is dominant, then go for intense pranayams like Bhastrika, Kapal Bhati, Vilom Pranayam, Surya Bhedan Pranayam, and there are so many other pranayams with intense uh, effect in your body. So after these four parameters, you have started practicing pranayams as per your body tendency, and once you become apt in those pranayams which your body should practice first, then try to approach off center pranayams. Off center pranayams means tough pranayams, the pranayams that will be tough for your body to deal with. Okay, now one question: if you are practicing pranayams, how will you come to know if these pranayams are benefiting your body or not? Because there should be a clear indication or clear result you should see or observe in your body if you are practicing pranayams. Otherwise, it is of no use. So for that, I have invented a device that I call oximeter. You all must have heard about this term oximeter because we or in medical field there are medical experts, they have already invented two devices. One is called non-invasive device to check oxygen saturation in your blood, and that non-invasive device is called pulse oximeter. So how it works, like there is a small machine with a mouth, and you put your tip of your finger in that machine and it release some light, and that light pierces your skin and it helps that machine to measure the blood red cells in your blood. Okay, so red blood cells carry hemoglobin and hemoglobin carries oxygen. So through that measure, this machine helps the medical experts to find it out how much oxygen is saturated in particular person's body in blood. Okay, this is non-invasive device that is called pulse oximeter, except that there is one test that is called ABG test, arterial blood gas test. So in this is invasive device. Okay, why? Because in this test our health care experts, they take blood sample from your body and they send it to the lab, and through ABG test they try to find out the level of oxygen, carbon dioxide and pH in your blood. So these are the two devices through which you can know how much oxygen is saturated in your blood. But yoga says that we should work on independency. We should make our body as independent as possible. So if we rely on these two devices, and we will become dependent. So why we are doing yoga? Because yoga believes in 100% freedom, 100% independency. So for that I have done a research, and you will find it very interesting. And you, through this practice that I am going to tell you right now, you can find out oxygen saturation in your blood with your own self. How it works, let me describe. We have a sensory organ around our neck area. This is called carotid body. This organ is brownish red color organ. It is sensory organ, and it is located around in nearby our neck area. And where exactly it is located? It is located at the bifurcation of common carotid artery. So what is bifurcation? Bifurcation, when something splits in two. So if this is the way the common carotid artery splits in two, so this particular place is called that place of bifurcation. So in our neck area there is a place from where common carotid artery passes by. So at the bifurcation of that common carotid artery, there is a sensory organ that is called carotid body. You can Google it. You can easily find it out where exactly it is. Okay. So what this carotid body does in your body? It it is a it is a chemoreceptor. So what chemoreceptors do? They send message to the brain if anything wrong happens with your body, if there is any unwanted change takes place in your body. Like if the outer atmosphere is changing, and according to outer atmosphere, body has to maintain its internal atmosphere. So how body will do that? That thing is done with the help of chemoreceptors. So chemoreceptors, they send message to the brain, and once brain receive that message, according to that message, brain sends message to the body, and then according to those messages, body adjusts itself in a different atmosphere. Okay. So this is the way body's internal system works, that is called homeostasis. Okay. And whenever your body experiences lack of oxygen, lack of pH level, or any imbalance in carbon dioxide, this carotid body sends message to your brain. So here what I want to say, that if you want to know how much oxygen is saturated in your blood, this carotid body can become a good help to you. And how to take help of this carotid body, now I am going to tell you in detail. So what you have to do after doing pranayam, after checking all these four parameters, you approach pranayam, and after completing that particular pranayam, what you have to do, you have to systematically come out of the impression of that pranayam, because every pranayam, every breathing discipline cast an impression, cast a pressure in your body. You have to release that pressure properly, otherwise that particular pranayam may be harmful for you instead of being beneficial. Okay. So once you are done with the pranayam, what you have to do, you again have to go back to deep breathing. Okay, I told you how to do deep breathing. Belly, chest, chest, belly. Okay. So once you start deep breathing, check if you can do deep breathing properly. Once you feel that yes, the deep breathing is happening smoothly, then again go back to stroking.